Hello, fabulous people. I'm Yvonne Sims, and I have the beautiful, the fierce Shekina Farr Moore today here with us. Shekina is the founder of B2F Girls, based out of Atlanta, and we just had an amazing event called the Authentic Tea. So tell me a little bit first about B2F Girls, the vision that you have for kind of empowering our young girls.
Absolutely. So first of all, thank you so much, Miss Yvonne Sims, the fabulous one, for inviting me. I feel very honored and privileged. What we do with B2F Girls Worldwide is we empower them to be leaders, and we do that through promotion of self-esteem, first from modeling it ourselves, because you know how it is when you don't feel that you can do something, you shy away from it. But we're so powerful in our own right. And so I wanted to establish something that would help women also plant, because I knew I couldn't do it alone. So we started out with mentoring, and then we branched after a year. It was called Twin Style Power. We branched into B2F Girls Worldwide because women kept coming to us saying, look, how can we get going in our city, which you're doing in Atlanta? And I hadn't thought about that before, and I said, you know what, you just opened up my scope, because I was so passionate about working directly with girls. So that's how we launched B2F Girls Worldwide, and now we're empowering women across the country to do exactly what we do.
And so this event was actually pretty amazing, because you literally had women from all across the globe coming here who have been trained, certified, and developed by you. Can you talk a little bit about kind of how you invest in women and kind of empower them to be able to help these young women?
Absolutely. So great question. I was very shocked by the women that came from all over the country. I mean, we had people here from New York, Arizona, Texas, North Carolina. That just speaks to the power of what we do, and I don't take credit for that. I think it's just women are just ready to step up and do something about all these ills that our girls are experiencing, and knowing that you can be a part of that is empowering in and of itself. But when you take action and you move to do something about the thing that's really irking you and bothering you, things you see. I know for me personally, growing up, Yvonne, it used to bother me like really bad when I would see guys getting away with stuff that we couldn't do and being patted on the back for things that we would be looked down on, and then my self-esteem is being affected because of it. I had a problem with that, but I never knew how to articulate and voice and express myself, and so it turned into anger. Instead of me being productive and doing something with my life, I was stuck, and I was angry, and I was alone. And it wasn't until I started helping girls that I realized the things that were going on internally with me. And so that's how everything just kind of, snowballed into what we do now.
Yeah, but you have really, what you have built is incredible, because while you don't want to take credit for it, I have to give credit where credit is due, because often as women, we're hungry. We have a desire to invest back into our youth, and particularly women, young girls, and help develop them, but we don't even know where to start. And what you've done with B2F Girls is so incredible, because you've developed the foundation, the tools, the resources to help empower us, help empower me as a woman in my community, be able to be successful instead of trying to do everything from the ground up. You've done the hard work, so I have to commend you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So what are some kind of the key takeaways that you got today from these amazing panelists who spoke today?
Oh my gosh, weren't they phenomenal?
Woo! Amazing.
You were phenomenal. Thank you so much. I say thank you so much that I don't know if I make people uncomfortable, but it just comes from this place of humility, because I understand that I'm really just a vessel, and it oozes. You know how it is when you're in your zone, when you're in your garden, it just oozes out of you, and you really can't help it. And it has nothing to do with you. It seems so much bigger than you that sometimes it's hard to wrap your mind around the things that we have in store. Oh my gosh. But today, the panelists, she was so amazing. Just dropped all kinds of nuggets. One of the biggest takeaways, I think, Yvonne, for me, was something you said actually about how sometimes you just don't even know. You don't even know that the things from your past have affected you until you just reflect on your decisions. And this is one of my pride and joys, Mr. Lance, who just decided to come up in the video and is now exiting. I wasn't expecting him, but look, I was blessed anyway. And that's the point that she made. She said, you know what? know the young ladies that even when you do make mistakes and even when you do take those rabbit trails that maybe perhaps were not on course with what God would have had for you, he still works all things together for the good of those that love him and are called according to his purpose. The girl was going off. She was preaching for a minute. Oh my gosh, you're going to have to see it. But another nugget that I took away was that when we stood and we did our toast,
Yes.
it was so symbolic of the synergy. See, that's why it's so powerful when you can link arms with another sister who's doing her thing, and she's so powerful and is unapologetic and in unison. And you can look to the left and you can look to the right and say, my sister's doing her thing. I'm encouraged to keep going, because we have those low days.
Absolutely.
Don't get it twisted. You have some low days.
It's pretty powerful because, you know, Proverbs says iron sharpens iron. And the reality is, in order for us to be successful as women, we need a support system.
Absolutely.
No one can do it on their own. You know, it's okay to say, I need help. It's okay to say, hey, I'm trying to grow in this area. Is there somebody out there? And by being open and vulnerable, we're able to, like you said, connect with other like-minded women and be able to help each other gird up. And as I help and support you and you help and support me, we're growing together.
Yes.
We're going, that's the woo.
And as you up level, it's so important to recognize that, because you can get so jaded into thinking that nobody's for me, nobody cares about me, nobody's checking for me, nobody's even, you know, noticing the things I'm doing. But actually, if you slow down a little bit, because we just go, because we're so passionate, there are women that are checking for you and they are looking for you, and they just want to see if you're going to be consistent long enough that they can link arms with you, because their brand is on the line and their ministry is on the line. And see, you can't connect with just anybody. And so they're going to watch you at first and they're going to say, let me check her out, because I'm really digging her. I really am. But let me see if she's going to be consistent, if she's on my level yet. Woo! So you got to step your game up, and sometimes you just have to come with it. Don't play small, because you're not going to attract me.
Whoa! I love it. This is real, but but this is what women need of all levels to hear, right? I will tell you that I'm going to get messages back saying, oh my gosh, that nugget was for me. Because we do that often as women. We want to apologize for walking in our purpose. We apologize for being great. We apologize for being successful. Well, no, that is what God has called us to. That's what he equipped you for. That's the vision and the purpose that he's put inside of you. Powerful.
And then you catch that, it's just, it will blow your mind.
Absolutely.
If you could just catch it.
Yeah. Powerful. Well, Shekina, I'm just so honored. I have to say this. You know, driving with my princess and flying here with my princess and coming here, we were just so full before we even got here, because you had been pouring into us already through you know, your website, through your blogs, through your seminars, through the great work that you're doing. You're feeding us. You're helping us grow and take what was already inside of us, the vision that God had already put, the seeds he had put inside of us. You were feeding that along the way, and it is now bearing good fruit, great fruit.
Yes, it is.
So I'm excited about your latter days, because they are truly increasingly abundant. They're going to be great, and they're going to exceed anything. The 1.4 million girls you're talking about, God's gonna blow that out the water on a global scale. And it's not just gonna be here in Atlanta. You do things, you're gonna be all across the globe, where people are gonna call on you for your expertise, for the heart and the passion that you bring for transforming girls' lives.
Wow, thank you. I received that.
I love you.
I love you too.
So until next time, beloved, be strong and courageous.